Hi everyone, today we're going to make a Mediterranean galette. Now, I've made galettes in the past that have fruit filling. I've made them with peaches, I've made them with figs. Today we're going to use the autumn vegetables that are in season. So we're going to use things like zucchini and yellow squash and eggplant and some cherry tomatoes. I think it's going to be really lovely, nice savory tart for a nice chilly night. So come on and I'll show you how we're going to make it. So here's our ingredients. We have an eggplant, a zucchini, a yellow squash, the biggest shallot I've ever seen. Have you ever seen a shallot this large? We have some fresh thyme and some fresh sage, and we're going to use some part skim ricotta. And we have some canned Italian cherry tomatoes. We slice long ways the yellow squash and the zucchini. We chopped the eggplant up like this into bite-sized pieces. And we chopped the shallot, and I only used part of the shallot. This is the other half of it. It was just so large, it was too much. We also decided to add some greens at the last minute, so these are some chopped turnip tops. We're going to put the veg in the oven at 425 degrees just for about 15 minutes. We don't want to roast them all the way through. We're going to cook the remainder of it in the galette. So we have the eggplant, the zucchini, the yellow squash, and the chopped up shallot. Put on a little bit of olive oil and some salt, and they're ready to go. So I have a big scoop of mascarpone cheese here. It's about 1/4 cup. And I mixed in the fresh thyme leaves, the fresh sage, and a sprinkle of red pepper flakes. I'm just gonna fold this together, and we're gonna spread this onto our pie dough before we add the vegetables. So we're just herbing up the ricotta cheese. Well, here are the vegetables after 15 minutes. Like I said, we didn't want to roast them all the way through because they're going to cook in the galette, but we wanted to give them a head start. So now it's time to build. So I spread the herbed ricotta on the bottom of the pie tin, not taking it all the way to the edge because this is going to get folded over. Now I'm going to take those turnip tops, and it may look like a lot, but these are going to wilt down. I'm putting this as the first layer. And then we're going to arrange the other vegetables on top of this for our next step. So now we have all that veg in, and we're going to just strategically place some of these cherry tomatoes. We're just dotting them around. Now the only thing left to do is to fold over the crust. Now this is supposed to look rustic, so don't worry if it's too pretty. There we go. Ready for the oven. Well, here's our galette out of the oven. It was in the oven at 425 for about 25 minutes. We're just going to let it rest for a few minutes before we cut into it. Oh, that looks so good. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed our Mediterranean galette, because I sure did. Let me know if you make one for yourself and if you choose to use any different vegetables than what I used. Please share this video with your friends, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time with another Mediterranean diet-inspired recipe.